No, well, always hope, you know. Now, I think with Bev, you know, credit to her, credit to the medical team, credit to Ben, who's done a lot of MAT stuff with her, that she's got back exceptionally quick. And she trained this week, and we weren't umming and ahhing about starting her because that would have been too much. But it was just how long she could play, and what role she could have. And you know, she's proven this year. She's a goal scorer, right place, right time, understands how to move. Just can't speak highly enough of her and about her on the field, but also her attitude when she was injured, just to keep plugging away, keep fighting, just to make sure that she had the opportunity to be on the field tonight. She's top class.
The goalkeeping tonight at both ends.
Yeah.
The goalkeeping tonight at both ends was just stellar. Did you think at the 70th minute that goal was going to come, or are you starting to think what would happen after the 90th?
Well, you know, I think we put Aisling under a lot more pressure than maybe Hope was. And I think some of the saves Aisling made you'd expect her to make. I think maybe the one off the corner was one that was a good save, but I'd have to watch it back. I just think that our finishing wasn't great in the first half. And I said to the girls at half time, you'll kick yourselves, you don't win this game. Because I thought we were really dominant in the first half, more dominant than we'd been against them in a while. And Hope's just, well, whatever, she's the best in the world, there's no question. And she's just so calm, collected, you know, constantly talking to the back line. And for me, the reason why she doesn't have to make big saves all the time is because she gets people in front of her to do the right things. And that's what makes her so good. I was watching a video of her today when she was younger of some of the athletic saves she makes. And, you know, you add that to her game, that now she's also understands the game really well, knows what she wants of her back line. She's best in the world. There's never a question in my mind about that.
Being that you played Washington to close out the regular season, and
Yeah.
I know we all know you're not a fan of back-to-backs, but did you feel like there was not a whole lot of adjustments you guys had to make in terms of, you know, containing Crystal Dunn, being that, you know, she's led the league, you know, scoring, and the way you guys contained it tonight?
I think it is. I will never change my opinion that back-to-backs are really hard. But last week's game just had a little bit about it that meant that we didn't just win. We came away winning the game, but also feeling like we wanted to still prove a point tonight. And Mark moved Crystal into a different position today that probably no one expected. And I think, did she have a shot? She had one shot. And I think that's testament. I thought our back line were excellent tonight, absolutely excellent. I thought Jess and Keelan were exceptional. And, you know, Crystal Dunn hasn't done what she's done by fluke. She's done it because she's a good player. And tonight, she didn't have a kick, really. And the more the game went on, she got frustrated, and that's what you do. I thought we handled her over this game and last week. We handled her really well. And I thought that was probably the most dominant our backline's been all season.
Bit of a case of deja vu with the way the brackets worked out by Washington advanced to face Kansas City. What's different about your team this time around that maybe wasn't there last year?
I never want that feeling again, ever, in my life. And I said to the girls tonight, I think last year I will take full responsibility for the fact that winning the league was enough for me until we lost the final. And it's probably the most devastated I've been after a game, because I thought we played well in the game. We just couldn't finish. And I said to them tonight, I never want that again, ever. And I'm not saying we'll go and beat Kansas, because Kansas is a fantastic team, but we will leave absolutely everything on that field in Portland to go and get what we really want. And I said to the girls yesterday, there was a different mindset in the girls this week than there was a year ago. We were a little bit happy, and, you know, we'd already done it last year. It wasn't like that this week. It was focused, driven. wanting to be better, wanting to make sure we had everything sort of nailed down on what we needed to do to win the game tonight. And I think if we can take that mindset into the final, it'll be really difficult to beat us. And I said it before, we love playing in Portland.
Looking at where you're at from 2 years ago when you moved in and the whole Fortress Memorial thing, have you ever been part of anything quite this dominant on a field as a player or a coach?
Yeah, Arsenal, we were really dominant at home. I remember losing a game there, actually. It was heartbreaking. But I say it all the time, I can guarantee one thing, it will end. This run will end. We just need to make sure it doesn't end on games like tonight where it really matters. And the longer it goes on, the more that it'll probably eat away at me a little bit. But we're just different here. I don't know what it is like. We've trained at Starfire this week, I can't tell you. It's just not the same as being here. And the girls just have a different mindset about them. They just feel invincible here a little bit, and that gives you that edge against people, you know. And I think it gave us an edge tonight. Washington knew they had to be at their best to beat us, because we're so dominant here and we play such good football here. And yeah, it's fantastic. The fans tonight were phenomenal, like loudest I've ever heard them, so behind the team. And you know, when even before the goals went in, you could just feel the energy in the stadium just lifting. And you know, the fact we've got them on both sides now, it's great. It's proper football, you know. It's proper fans. They love it, and we love it. We love the fact that they're there, and we're really grateful for that.
Megan talked about how sort of the pursuit of this sort of mythical perfect game is what drives your group in a lot of ways. In the context of that, what would winning a championship and sort of putting that on marker mean?
I can't put it into words, really. Everything. It'd mean everything. For the girls, for the staff, for the owners, for everybody who works at this club, I say it a lot, we started with nothing. We didn't even have a cone, you know. We had to build from absolute nothing. And to get where we've got in such a short space of time is a phenomenal achievement. But without doubt, the drive that we all have to really get that one last thing is what will get us out of bed tomorrow. It's what will, you know, drive us on forever, whatever, the next 2 weeks. And, you know, the girls have to go and do international stuff. But already they're like, when are we back? When are we back? When do we go to Portland? When are we go? You know, they're just thinking about it already. Yeah, we'll celebrate tonight, but it will be all eyes on Portland. And I'll let Jenny use her hashtag now. I'll let you use your hashtag now.
No, that's an unusually large break. How do you manage that?
Well, a lot of the girls, like I say, the US players with national team, the Kim, Rachel, Jess, Katrine, have all got to go and play, get on planes tomorrow and they're off. So we'll have a few days break, come back in, refocus ourselves, and can't wait for it. And I think that was in the back of my mind today. I was just at home thinking, we just need to get there. We just need to get there, and then we can think, okay, now we're there, let's really prepare for it, and it'll be a great game, great occasion, I hope, for the league. I think it could be phenomenal. 2 fantastic teams, and hopefully we can put on a show that everyone will be proud of for the league.
Just wanted to get there. Was there ever any doubt tonight the way the game transpired? Was there a moment anytime in the second half where you thought that you might be in danger at all?
I walked off at half-time and said to Sam, actually, you can't miss that amount of chances. I was not worried. I wasn't worried. I was just, I just felt we'd given ourselves a good platform to score goals in the first half and hadn't done that. And you always fear that the second half could be a completely different half. You know, we saw that was the Sky Blue game a couple of weeks ago where they were really dominant first half, didn't score more than 1 goal. We battered them second half. And that was probably my only worry about the game. But I think we started well in the second half, and the game seemed to just take the same sort of line it had in the first half. So I just felt it was a matter of time, and we had Bev ready for the 65th minute, and whatever, rest is history. So that was great.